Right, we have our sine rule, because not all triangles are right angled triangles. How we create the sine rule is just drop a perpendicular down, call it h for perpendicular height, and then we can look at the two different right angled triangles that we've created. In one of them, we can end up with that height must equal c sine b. Another one we can say, well actually it's b sine c, and they must be the same. From there we get our sine rule. So c over sine c is b over sine b, and of course I could have done it just as easily with one of the other sides and shown it was a over sine a as well. So that's the sine rule, sort of. I'll come back to what it really is in a second. How do we use it? Well, okay, I've got two angles. I want to find one of the sides. So h is the one I want to find. So h over sine h would be q over sine q. Substitute in our information, rearrange it. Bingo! We have our answer, 45.8. Of course, it might be the angle that we want to find. Basically turn the sine rule upside down. It's easier if what you're trying to find is on the top of the fraction. So sine y over y, sine z over z. Again, substitute in. That's what sine y is. So y, 46 degrees 58. Thing to be careful with, of course, with sine. Does your answer make sense? Because, of course, the answer might be obtuse and your calculator's not going to give you the obtuse angle. So things to check. The angle sum of a triangle is 180 degrees. We know that. So if it comes up with an answer which means that the angle sum is going to be bigger than 180, clearly something's wrong. But also this idea. The largest angle will always be opposite the largest side, and also the smallest one will be opposite the smallest as well. So you keep that in mind when you're trying to find angles. If you know it's opposite the biggest side, well, that's the one that might be an obtuse angle, because there's only ever going to be one obtuse angle in a triangle. So it's got to be opposite the largest side, if there is one. Okay. What is the sine rule actually? So here's our triangle. It's actually got something to do with this, our circumcircle, the circle that goes around all 3 points, because actually that is the sine rule. A over sine A is b over sine b equals c over sine c, which is actually equal to the diameter of the circumcircle as well. All right, well, while we're talking about the sine ratio, let's look at the alternative way of finding the area of a triangle. So again, I could drop that perpendicular down, split it into two right angle triangles. It would be, the area is half base times height, so a times h. But h is b sine c, sub that in, there it is, half ab sine c. So two sides times the sine of the included angle. Again, I could have picked any of the sides to do that with, so half ab sine c, half bc sine a, half AC sine B. Quick little example. I've got two sides and included angle, so I could use it here. We get half DM sine F. Subbing in, we have our answer. Okay, there's a very quick recap of our sine rule.